hard. I come in and I sit up and I realize by the end of the pod, I am literally laying almost on my back because the microphone is so much lower by the time we're done.
She brought me a snack. She brought me some fucking beef sticks.
They're not beef. We call them hot sticks. They're venison.
I was gonna say some deer sticks, aka venison.
Yeah.
Which no one was on with us during this conversation. Dandy wasn't there, right?
I don't know.
I don't think.
No, I don't think so.
Hold on. So last night, Jesse told me, and I quote, "I have no snacks to eat that I don't have to prepare." And prepare, she means like make toast, not like cook.
Well, I mean, like, literally anything. The easiest snack that I had until I remember that I had just, like, meat. Because I'm back to being non-dairy. And I'm back to being gluten-free.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, it's not... And I don't have... I didn't have any Cheerios that I could just, like, shove in my face. I didn't have any potato chips. Not that I wanted to eat potato chips at 11:30 at night anyway, but... Like, I didn't have anything like that. So, like, literally anything I had was going to have to be prepared unless it was fruit. And cold fruit at night just doesn't feel like... It's not comfy, you know?
So essentially, she's like, I have nothing. And then she goes on to tell me how she has dehydrated meat, right?
No, I have cured. I have sliced. So imagine you take, like, a hindquarter and you cure it.
Wouldn't that essentially be the same as, like, beef jerky?
No.
Like, hard, but...
No, it has more of the texture of, like... What's the real thin ham? That's thin. Prosciutto. Prosciutto. Prosciutto?
Prosciutto.
I don't actually know how to say it. It's like the real thin ham meat it's cured instead of like cooked, I'm pretty sure. Anyway, it's just cured beef, or cured venison, I mean, and it's shaved like roast beef style, like Arby's roast beef style, like shaved. It's really good. We also had pastrami, like venison pastrami made. It was the same texture, but I didn't like the flavor as much. And I also forgot that in the drawer we had pressed jerky.
Yeah.
And then we had hot sticks.
And she also tells me how she has fruit. Any of these snacks are like my favorite snacks.
Well,
I would prefer any of those over anything I ever have in my house.
I wanted a warm snack, if I'm being honest.
Well,
at
anything
night, I
warm
just
needs
wanted to
prepared.
feel
Nothing
right.
just stays warm.
Even like room temperature, something cozy, like carbohydrates, filling, comfy feeling. I would have settled for some Cheerios, if I'm being honest. Not like in a bowl with like milk.
Just
like
dry.
Cheerios? Yeah.
You know what you should do is you should start... All right, I'm giving these to you.
So you don't eat them all at once?
Yeah, don't control me. I mean, control me.
You give them to me, but say don't control me.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You should order in your next Walmart order, or if you actually shop, get the little Cheerio cups. Keep them in a drawer in your bedroom.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
I'll forget about them until it's like late night snack time and I'll be like, oh my God.
You'll be talking to me. And you'll be like, man, I wish I had a snack. And I'll be like, hey, Jesse, do me a favor. Open the third drawer down. And you'll be like, oh, it'll be great. But anyways,
Yeah.
ever since Jessie said she had a meat stick last night, I have been like dying for one. And honestly, like there's nowhere that is convenient for me to go to buy one. Everywhere,
Buy one like
this.
a meat like a hot stick.
yeah. Where am I gonna buy something like this?
Gas station.
I'm so lazy. I don't.
Fatties makes them that are pretty good.
Where's Fatties?
It's just they sell it at Sheetz. They sell it at Walmart. They sell it like lots of gas stations. It's pretty good.
I don't go into gas stations.
I know.
So. I'm more so saying like a meat market. I don't have one of those in town.
I was thinking about that while we were here shopping.
Yeah, we don't.
Tuesday.
We don't have a meat market, and
I think you do, but it's out, like, way out that way.
Towards Zach's workplace.
No, the other way. That way. Towards the sheets, beyond the sheets. You keep going.
Sheets is that way. That's why I'm very confused where you're pointing.
I just mean it is slightly northeast of here.
Oh, it's like halfway to my
Yeah.
hometown.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which, like, if I'm gonna go that far out of my way, I might as well go to the one in the town that I work in.
Yeah.
And I also, this dilemma has been happening from 11:30 p.m. last night until now, and it's 2 p.m. the next day.
Well, we had it resolved as of yesterday.
You did say you were gonna bring me them, but I forgot since then. And
Oh.
honestly, I would have forgotten that I wanted the meat sticks until about 6 o'clock when you guys left tonight, and I wanted a snack. So
Yeah.
this was such a great surprise.
Yeah, I'm alright.
Okay. Well, now
What?
that we've discovered that Jessie on the friendship level, I guess, is like a 6 or 7 since she's just all right. She's giving herself.
I mean, I think I'm pretty, like, yeah, I was trying to be, like, humble about being cool.
Are you considering yourself cool or a good friend?
I'm saying, like, I'm not bad. With, like, a bunch of eye rolls and, like,
As a human or as a friend?
As a friend?
I'm just trying to confuse you and make you question everything, and it
I mean,
kind of started to work.
I only feel like perhaps you think I'm not. That's all you're doing. I can't quite decide if you think I'm better than the rating I was giving myself or not as good. Either way, it doesn't matter. I am what I am.
You normally score much higher.
I got something to tell you. Huh. All right, so I was in Erie over Valentine's Day, and at their Starbucks, they had on the board something called a strawberry shortcake drink. Really, what happened was, all right, let me just play out the morning we leave Erie.
All right.
We get up, we're both hungry. And Cody's like, "Where do you want to eat?"
Did you stay in a hotel?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it was like just before 11 o'clock when we left, so breakfast there was done and whatever. Lunch has actually started at places, so I don't know. So I was like, let's go to Chick-fil-A. I can get like naked nuggies. I'll be good.
Nakey nugs.
Yeah. So we go to Chick-fil-A. Cody gets a spicy deluxe sandwich. It's not a deluxe. I don't know if the lady just didn't hear him say deluxe, but he didn't get like the lettuce tomato stuff, and he also didn't get a receipt, so we don't know. So he's like kind of annoyed about that he didn't get what he wanted. He decides to pull into KFC and get a second spicy deluxe sandwich. But like they don't do lettuce and tomato there or whatever. So it's just like a spicy chicken sandwich with pickles and stuff. And he's like, "This is the same goddamn thing I've got at Chick-fil-A."
Oh no.
Which is fine, whatever. So he's eaten 2 chicken sandwiches so far. And then we come across a crumble, and Emma was like dying to have crumble because Cody's coworker kept getting it down.
Emma went with you?
No.
Oh, you were bringing it. Okay.
So we brought it back
what?
to her.
Okay.
And then I needed to go to Ulta to get more Sol de Janeiro 40. So we go there, and I was like, there's a Boot Barn, and I really wanted to get a belt. So we go and got a belt because I've been eyeballing them for a while, but I wanted to like feel them because I wanted like something that felt nice and wasn't like basically plastic, right? And after that, I was like, I want a little treat now.
I like treats.
So I was like, there's nowhere we can really get me like sweet treat that isn't just like straight up chocolate, and I'm still on the fence of like chocolate is causing me migraines and or RLS, unsure. So, I was like, you can take me to Starbucks. I'll just drink my treat.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
fine. It'll probably feel better anyway. And then I go and they have this strawberry shortcake drink. Delicious. It's basically, I think, like a pink drink blended plus the strawberry puree at the bottom. Ours today didn't come with any. I don't know why.
I think the puree's blended into it because this tastes very much like the. It's honestly Actually, no, I don't think it's a pink drink. I think that this is a vanilla frappe with strawberry puree.
You might be right, based on the conversation I had with the guy.
Yeah.
But I said to the guy, I was in Erie. They had this strawberry shortcake drink. He just says, okay. And then I explained to him what I think it is, if they could, like, make it. And he's like, well, so we have the drink called the strawberry shortcake. It was a holiday thing. And I was like,
Yeah, why didn't
you lead with that? You made me sound like an idiot to have to explain this to you. You could have just said, yeah, we have that. And I would have been like, great. Can I order 2? So anyway, we got them. They're pretty tasty.
Dodo.
Yeah.
Hey, don't forget all your hair products sitting on my table.
I did see those.
Yep.
Additionally, I would say in the summer time, I saw pictures of special flavor candy bars, basically. There was like a Snickerdoodle Twix. There was something else.
Oh, like a mixed. Okay.
Yeah, like something. And then, it was like some kind of like a churro Kit Kat, maybe. I don't know. And then there was a marshmallow Butterfinger.
Ooh.
Okay, so I've been looking for this marshmallow Butterfinger.
I love all marshmallow, period.
I've been looking for this marshmallow Butterfinger for like a while. Okay, and I'd honestly just given up. Because it's been like 6 months, maybe even more.
Since you've seen.
Since I saw this information about it. I don't even remember where I came across it. But I saw it anyway. So Angie asked me to go into the grocery store in town, the one closest to your work,
Yeah.
to buy tortilla chips. We go to the self-checkout. What do you fucking know?
It's there.
I look at that and I was like, that's not the normal color of a Butterfinger packaging.
That's probably been there for 6 months.
And
though.
they
That grocery store
had it.
sucks.
I know. And
You
I
were
was like,
I don't
oh
know.
my God. I was so excited. Emma was with me and she's like, what? I was like, I've been searching for this candy bar, Emma, for like months.
Forever and a half.
She's like, that's great.
She's like, that's great.
No, dude, for real. Emma's so supportive.
Yeah, she probably got it.
I love that I don't know. I try to hype her up, but anytime I'm actually genuinely excited about anything, she hypes me up, and it's the cutest thing because she's so little.
Yeah, she's a hype girl. And she will always be a hype girl, and I love that. I think Grovey. I think Grover's coming tomorrow.
Oh, cool. I do my best. They say that like you only have to get it right like 30% of the time parenting. Like as long as you like
nice.
yeah.
Oh my God, it's so much lower than I thought.
Yeah.
Shit, I can do it.
Like not like fuck stuff up, but like if your kid's trying to tell you something, you only have to like affirm it apparently like 30% of the time. Don't quote me on this. I've just seen some random information that says that.
Yeah.
And I think that that's really low. Obviously I aim for way higher, but I try to like affirm what she's saying. Everything she says.
Right.
Sometimes it is hard because after you've heard like 16 barely important things, it's hard to continue to feign like, yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I do my best. So I'm hopeful that that's why she is so excited about everything that other people are excited about, because I try my hardest to pretend like I'm excited about everything she's excited about.
Right.
That's not to say I don't actually get excited, because I do, but
well, yeah.
after she says, hey, look at me jump up the stairs for like the 8th time today, I'm like, I don't fucking care. Please, you're just going to hurt yourself.
I think it's so funny when kids are like, hey, watch this. And then they do a stupid fucking jump. And you're like, oh my God, that was so cool.
Yeah.
And then 3 seconds later, they're like, hey, watch this. And they do the same stupid fucking jump. And I'm like, oh my God, that one was cool too. And by the 5th one, I'm not watching. I'm definitely on my phone. But I already know what they did. And if they're like, you didn't watch, I'm like, yes, I did. You kicked your left leg in the air, and they're like, you did what? No, bitch, you did it 4 times.
I don't.
The 5th I didn't have to watch. I already know.
Sometimes I do it back to Emma.
Okay.
sometimes when she's like, not like right after she does it, but like later on,
Yeah.
I'll be like, hey, Emma, look at this. And she'll look and be like, oh, okay. And then I'll ask her like 2 seconds later to look at the same thing.
Yeah.
Or if she'll just keep repeating my name and then like not talk to me really after, I'll be like, hey, Emma. And she'll be like, what? And I'll be like, hey, Emma. Hey, Emma. Emma, hey. And she'll be like, stop.
You're bothering me.
My child's much more articulate than that now.
Someone's asking me for my comfort link,
Yeah.
and I don't necessarily know how to do that. Speaking of, did I tell you about their all-day joggers? Or not their, that's what he just told me. Their Jersey joggers.
Did you tell me about them?
Yeah.
No.
No, I'm wearing sweatpants right now. Yeah, okay. So they came out with a Jersey line.
Yeah.
Which, as soon as they say jersey, I didn't even look because I was like, I hate the material of jerseys. I literally thought of like a football jersey. Like, I don't want that. Ew.
No, it's Jersey cotton. It's like stretchy and soft.
Oh my God, it's like buttery soft.
Yeah.
It's just the right amount of thickness where it's like breathable, but it's not like cold.
Yeah.
Like, things aren't coming through it.
Yeah.
So I bought one pair of their joggers in my order I got the girls comfort for Christmas. And I got those. My last order I ordered every other color that they had. Except for they have 3 core colors. They have black, gray, and brown, like a chocolate color. And then they have pink right now is like they only have one seasonal color in it because they're like semi-new, so they're not like releasing a bunch of colors. So I did not get the pink, but I have colors and I have all their colors now because they are so comfortable. And they also, everyone knows I do hair for a living. I get hair stuck in my clothes all day, every day.
Yeah.
It's starting to piss me off at the end of my day that like I'm starting to debate on taking new clothes there just for my drive home.
That's
like,
fair.
Keeping clothes there. Leggings are the worst. Beginning of my day, when I put on leggings at the beginning of my day, I have actually started to check my schedule to see how many haircuts I have. If I have 2, I'm going to be uncomfortable, but it's okay.
Mm-hmm.
If I have like 5, I know I'm going to be dying at the end of my day. Still wear them. On the drive home, I cuss myself out the entire time. I'm so itchy. Those I don't know if it's because they're not like tight to my skin necessarily, but the hairs do not poke me the way that leggings do. And the material is pretty similar. Like,
It
I
might
know
just
that
be the way the weave is.
it could be. I know leggings are obviously like more of a spandex material, but as far as like how they feel on me, they're both like pretty soft and slidey, and I like that. I love these joggers. I don't want to wear anything other than these joggers.
I'll have to look and see what they look like. I know what the material looks like because I've seen the shirts and the shorts.
I have them upstairs.
I just never have looked at. I can look at the website just to see how they fit.
I accidentally ordered smalls because I normally wear extra small in their bottoms. The waist fits me fine. The part at the bottom that's supposed to like fit my ankle, it's like a little baggy. But I just figured that these are my fat pants for when I'm like super bloated.
Yeah.
And it's worked fine. Especially, they actually have a drawstring, which is incredible. Because none of their other stuff has drawstrings. Which is fine because honestly, the extra small like fit me perfectly without it. Like, I would never use the drawstring anyway. I mean, I'd tie it, but I'd never have to use it to like tighten it or anything. But these have drawstrings, so I can use them on my fat days and my skinny days.
These are nice looking.
They're very comfortable.
They remind me. I'm gonna have to touch them now, actually, because
They're upstairs.
So there's a brand that used to be called Balance. Balance.
I don't know what that is because I immediately thought New Balance. That's why I shook my head. Yeah, but that's
It
not.
used to be called Balance Athletica.
Okay.
They look just like the joggers that I had by them were so soft.
Yes.
I got a pair for me and a pair for Cody from the men's side because I like the color and the fit better than the women's fit, but
Mhm.
they look just like that, and the material is so nice, and they sit so nice. I love when Cody wears them. They look so nice on.
Hey, you hem.
Huh?
I have some tasks for you to learn.
Okay.
Some skills for you to learn.
All right.
I need you to learn how to sew.
I already know how to sew.
Can you sew length off my sweatpants?
I think so. I would like. I want to get a hand serger, which just does the stitching. Like,
You just like push it through.
well, you hold it by hand and you like kind of pull it through. But yeah.
I got straight. I like straight leg better than joggers.
Mm-hmm.
I always buy joggers because I'm so sick of paying for pants and then paying to get them hemmed.
Yeah.
So the last order, I ordered their scuba hoodie.
Uh-huh.
They just came out with. It's like a half zip, and I ordered 2 pairs of straight legs because I really want straight leg pants.
Mm-hmm.
But I obviously can't freaking wear them because they're so long. So I need them hemmed.
By straight leg, you mean like they're normal wide leg sweatpants? They're not like flares or anything, just straight down.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't wear them. And I actually already bought a pair of straight leg from them and sold them because they're
Too long.
even with my platform Uggs, I would say altogether it added an inch and a half.
Do the kids ones?
They fit me perfectly.
Yeah, I was gonna
They
say.
took away the kids' straight legs. I don't know if they like officially took them away, but they've been out of stock since before October because I wanted to order a pair for my vacation in November, and I thought about it at least a month prior, and they were out of stock. They're still not in stock. They are slightly tight on me, like the waist. And I will say, like, I could never wear those with like platform sneakers because they're almost like floods on me.
Yeah.
But walking around my house, they like sit directly on the top of my foot.
Uh-huh.
So they fit me well.
Mm-hmm.
But they got rid of them. Of course. They fit me. And they got rid of them.
Not a big fan of when that happens.
It always happens to me. When I like something, they discontinue it.
Bro. Fucking Red Bull. Oh my god. Everybody I know, their favorite Red Bull has been discontinued.
Zach's so unwell.
I have not been a religious caffeine drinker my whole life.
Yeah.
Like in adulthood.
Yeah.
I enjoy the beverage. I enjoy drinking coffee for the flavor, not for the caffeine effects. It was never a thing for me. And somewhere along the line during my business escapades, I needed to work overnight basically to get shit done. I just work all night. And I don't know what. Actually, let me back up a little bit. When I worked at Sheetz, sometimes because I worked the overnight, I was an overnight supervisor. I would drink Red Bull sometimes.
Okay.
When I like decided I was gonna drink some energy drinks, I got the winter version of Red Bull, and that at that time it was plum twist because I like plum everything.
Okay.
It's amazing. If you were to smell like the quintessential Christmas candle, it's like a little cranberry, a little sweet, right?
Yeah.
That's what it freaking tasted like. And I know that sounds
Yummy.
gross, but oh my
No, that
god,
sounds yummy.
delicious.
Yeah.
They brought plum twist back like 4 years in a row.
Ooh.
4 years in a row that was their flavor, and then suddenly
They stopped.
They stopped,
Of
and I
course
was
they
like,
did.
"Oh my god! All right." They also had a apple, like just straight normal sour apple, like green apple, and then they also had pear. Loved these flavors, delicious. They were nice and like, I don't know how to explain it other than they were like watery. Like they weren't like heavy syrupy.
They were like
artificial.
juice.
Yeah, it was like drinking like light carbonated juice that was like vibrant in flavor. So pissed when they got rid of all of those. And then somebody in the Discord was talking about their flavor that they liked was gone.
Mm-hmm.
Zach's favorite flavor, the blueberry,
Yeah.
is fucking gone.
I really like the apricot. Let me tell you guys, I drink Red Bull twice a year maximum. I never drink Red Bull, but if we go to a gas station and I'm scared to drink coffee because I already drank too much, tell me why I think Red Bull isn't going to give me the caffeine high.
Yeah.
But that's what I do. And I really like the apricot one. They're getting rid of that too. So
You know what I switched to Celsius.
yeah.
Celsius doesn't fucking get rid of their flavors. They introduce a new flavor and it's there.
Oh, the orange marshmallow one.
By Celsius?
That's so good.
Yeah.
So good.
The fantasy vibe is my favorite.
You know, I've only tried 2 of them. I like both of them. I'm not gonna try more because that sounds scary.
Well, okay, 2 things. Alani was bought by Celsius.
Oh, okay.
Which is good news because hopefully that means all of the delicious flavors are always going to stay. Cotton candy was so popular over the summertime. They brought it fucking back.
Yay.
Permanently. I'm so happy about this. I also had a $40 gift card to Alani New from when I did a Katie Hearn fitness challenge in like 2019.
Yeah,
and I went to check and see if the code still worked and it did. And I was like,
yay,
sweet.
get your cotton candy shit.
So I bought 2 cases of the cotton candy. They're
Nice.
currently in my fridge. It's great. The Celsius is all the flavors fucking rock. I have never had some of their like plain flavors like orange and shit.
Yeah.
Like, just like really plain ones. But all of their like vibe flavors are awesome. Retro Vibe tastes identical to Rainbow Dippin' Dots.
Okay.
Do you know what those have you had them?
Yeah, it's been a long time. I would by memory and also imagination, it's kind of just like rainbow sherbet, like less flavorful. Dippin' Dots don't have a lot of flavor to them, in my opinion. They're not bursting with flavor.
I think the rainbow ones are.
It's been a long time.
I might get the rainbow flavor tonight just cause. I brought a
You're
cotton
feeling great
candy
about it.
Celsius with me, but I might just get a rainbow. Anyway, the marshmallow, the fantasy vibe obviously is marshmallow mandarin, and it's like almost dreamsicle, but a little more marshmallow flavor. But it's
Oh, I
also
love
like
it.
mild. It's really good. I also really like tropical vibe, which is like just pineapple-y, sort of
Okay.
like tropically pineapple-y. But then they have fucking pina colada.
I don't think you know what? I bought that to try it, and it was refrigerated, and then I left it in Zach's car for like 3 days, and it was the middle of summer, and I was like, I'm not drinking that ever.
Might not be good.
I think he drank it.
Do you know that soda can like go bad?
I think any drink that's refrigerated and then heated is bad. In my head, no. I won't even drink water that does that unless I'm going to die.
I would not drink water. I agree, unless I'm like dying of thirst. If water's been in a plastic bottle,
Anything.
if it's in like my cup and it got warm in the car and I need a drink, I'm not gonna hesitate. It was in my like metal cup.
Well, that's anything. Like, middle of summer, I'm driving home. I forgot a Stanley. I'm thirsty. That's all that's there. I'm going to drink it. Water's slightly different, but like, same scenario. It's a Dr. Pepper from 3 days ago. It's been hot outside. No.
I would just put it back in the fridge if it's been unopened. No, I'd
Nope.
probably drink it because that stuff gets warm and cold in a warehouse all the time. We
You're going to die from that.
Cody's I'm not gonna die from that.
That's
Cody's
gonna be
mom.
your thing.
Cody's mom bought like a case of Coke. A lot, like I don't even know. 6 months ago, maybe more, and it had been in the garage to make like rum and cokes, and then Jim just like wasn't drinking rum and coke. I guess I don't know. That was the story. So she told Cody to take it because he like wasn't drinking it anymore.
Yeah.
And Cody's like, hot fucking dog. Sure, I'll take this case of Coke.
Sure.
No problem. I cracked one open and I was like, this does taste weird. Like it was no longer good. Not like sick, like it's going to make you sick or anything, but like best if used by for sure had been passed.
Yeah.
You know? The flavor had started to change. And that's so weird. It never occurred to me like a canned beverage, an acidic canned beverage at that, like was going to like alter, like become weird.
Anything
But beer skunks, I guess. So like, you know.
Any drink that gets warm in general to me, even if it's like, let's say, because I don't like hot, like warm drinks to begin. I will not drink room temperature water unless that's my only choice. Like I need ice for everything. So like, let's say that you have a Mountain Dew that you just don't keep it, like you don't keep your stuff in the fridge like that. and then you set it on your porch for me for an hour and it gets hot, I'm not drinking it. I don't, in my brain, once a beverage gets hot, it's done for.
That's really interesting. I just think as long as it's sealed, it's not really that big of a deal. Unless
deal.
it's bottled water.
I'd rather drink hot bottled water.
It's something about the plastics to me.
Yeah, but it takes
bleaching.
a long time for that to happen.
It does it? I don't even know. That's my like hang up with that.
Yeah, I thought that it took like multiple months.
I have no idea. But I don't feel that way about soda because if I'm drinking soda out of a plastic bottle anyway, the soda's already poison itself. You know?
Time check.
3:14. 33:14. I'm sorry.
I'm like, it's been more than 3 minutes. It stopped fucking recording, didn't it?
No.
I'm going to go on to my topic now.
Oh, you have a topic.
Yeah, I told you I watched that documentary.
Nope. You probably did, but I don't
did.
remember.
I did.
Yay! Things to talk about. All right. Well, we don't need to make up stuff anymore. Cool.
We weren't even making up stuff. We came in here. We started right before we started chatting.
I love talking about food.
You know, we didn't even. It was in the kitchen. You were looking for food. I said, I watched a documentary. And you said, oh, yeah. And I said, the first 20 minutes was interesting. And the other hour sucked.
I guess I blacked out. I'm sorry. Okay. I don't remember that at all. Good
Documentary.
surprise. Thanks.
Well, you guys don't have to watch a documentary because, again, 20 minutes of it was good. The other hour sucked. So
I'm ready.
It is 1,000. It's called 1,275 Days. It is on Amazon Prime. This happened sometime in 2012.
This sounds familiar. Not in a way that I've watched it, but like that I might have heard about it.
You might have. It starts out with a 54-year-old. Rodney Scott is his name. He's calling the cops. They answer. He says, I just shot 2 people. I need police here now.
Okay.
Basically, that's it.
Okay.
So we are on Fancis. I don't remember how they said it. I wrote it down exactly how it was spelled because it showed the street sign. I believe it's Fancis because I was like, Francis? In my head.
Mm-hmm.
In Elkhart, Indiana. Let me tell you, there's not a lot of freaking details on this, so this is not like a super long... You guys won't be here for an hour and a half today, since we already chatted for a half hour. So, 5 teenage boys, I'm going to name them. There is a 16-year-old, Jose. I'm not saying their last names, because I can pronounce all of their last names except for this one, so just Jose. Blake is 16. Danzel is 21. Anthony is 18. And Levi is 17. So that's 5 teenage boys. They break into a house. I believe that they all live on this street. At least one of them does. They're very familiar with the neighborhood. They don't personally know this guy, but they know he's at work a lot. So they break into the house with the intention to just steal stuff, thinking he's not home. They see... Oh, it was noted that, like, they were not armed, necessarily. They had 1 or 2 knives on them.
Okay.
Between all of them. 4 of the boys go in. 1 stays outside for lookout.
Okay.
They go into the house. I don't know how long they were in there until they find a watch and a wallet. So they go for it. They're also all high.
Great.
Weed. At
We
least
always
it's not
make-
meth.
Always make good choices.
That's what I wanted to fucking tell you. Remind me about meth later.
All right.
Okay, so they grab the watch and the wallet. The owner comes downstairs, starts shooting.
Okay. What state are they in?
Indiana.
Okay.
So the four of them run into the closet. Blake, who is telling the story in this documentary, he realized his leg started to hurt when they got in the closet, and he realized he's been shot in the leg. He realizes that Denzel, I think it's Danzel. It's spelled like Denzel, but I just want to say Denzel because Denzel Washington, to be completely honest.
So
He's
DA.
Is DA, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
He's like wobbling.
Okay.
And he looks over, and the sweater that he's wearing is covered in blood. So he's been shot somewhere in the body.
Mm-hmm.
Has to be the neck or down. Like from the neck to the waist somewhere. He's shot, not on his limbs. So Blake's mom gets a call at some point. I didn't write this down. This one's from memory. But Blake's mom gets a call that there are a bunch of police on her street or around a house. There were teenagers involved in whatever is happening. So she calls her son, and he doesn't answer. She calls him like 5 times, and she said, I know my son, he answers every single call of mine.
Mm-hmm.
So she starts to panic. She calls his girlfriend. She said she doesn't know where he's at.
Mm-hmm.
Turns out, Blake was, I'm sorry, the only thing that was really released, there were 5 boys, 2 shot, 1 killed.
Oh.
Turns out, he survived, and Denzel was killed.
Mm-hmm.
So now we're going to trial for these 4 remaining boys. And essentially Rodney Scott is off the hook because you're defending.
Well, depending on what the state law is, there's plenty of places with like castle law and stand your ground. I don't know. There's like all sorts of different laws, they call it, that allow you to defend your house within your house.
Yeah, there's no, like, Rodney doesn't even go to trial or anything. Like,
He's not in trouble. He was justified,
yeah, he's not
basically.
in trouble at all.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm kind of glad. I'm kind of like relieved to hear that. Like, it's very unfortunate, but like,
Right.
if somebody comes in my house,
Right.
especially that many people if you're one person and there's that many men, because I mean, it's nighttime, right? Like, you don't.
No, it was like during the day. It was like
That's
mid-work day.
Weird.
Yeah, I don't really know why they weren't in school. Because I believe the girlfriend was like, she called me in the middle of school.
That's even weirder.
Yeah.
But okay. Anyway, I just feel like if you have several people in your house that are not supposed to be there,
Sure.
you know what I mean?
Right. Like, if you went downstairs in your house and there was one teenage boy there, you'd be like, what are you doing? Get out of my house.
Right.
But if there were like 5, you'd be like, this is a little more than what are you doing type situation.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. So nothing happens to him. That's all fine. The 4 remaining boys are tried. So 2 are considered adults.
Okay. Makes sense.
I'm sorry. 1's considered an adult because Denzel has passed.
Okay.
So either Anthony is not spoken about, or by the time he was, I was checked out.
Okay.
It was, dude, I swear to God, this hour and 20-minute documentary lasted 14 hours. Because it told the story. Someone just sent me $200 with Zelle.
Okay.
I don't know them. This is not part of the story, guys. This is real life.
It's just happened.
What do I do?
I wish somebody would send me $200 on Zelle.
Are they hacking my bank account?
How would they hack your bank account?
How do you send money on Zelle?
You send it to it'd be like sending on Venmo.
They can look me up.
I don't know. I don't use Zelle.
I'm going to throw up.
Why?
I'll take it. I don't want to call my bank and report it because what if they take the $200? I have been blessed and possibly hacked. I thought sending money on Zelle, you have to have like the routing information and stuff. Are you looking it up for me?
The title of this Reddit article is, I received $200 via Zelle to my bank account from someone I don't know. How applicable.
Well, am I okay?
It says, common scam. They use a compromised bank or credit card to send the money to you. Oops, can you send it back? I made a mistake. You, being a good person, return the money. Zelle realizes the original charge was fraudulent and reverses it. You, quote unquote, returning the money was a valid charge and it doesn't get reversed.
Well,
So
how
then
do
they get
find
$200
me?
from you.
How do they find me?
I don't know.
Okay, I'm not sending shit back. That was your mistake, lady. $200 is in my bank account. I will send it back to you a year today. So February 20th of 2027, you'll get it back. Consider it a loan. I must continue.
Anyway, after we figured that out.
This comes out tomorrow, so like it's gonna be people will be able to talk to me about it tomorrow. We'll see if something happens.
Update.
Or I guess this comes out in like 4 days for other people, but Niall will be able to listen to it tomorrow.
Yep.
Update. Okay, so I'm continuing. What did I say? Where were we?
Tried as an adult.
Oh, yeah, okay. So we have a 16-year-old, a 16-year-old, and a 17-year-old that are essentially getting tried. So, fun fact, in Indiana, the state, when you are actively involved in a criminal, I put criminal behavior, but that's not what they called it. A criminal action is what I'll say. And someone is killed, you can be charged with murder. Right?
Repeat that?
So, when you're involved in a criminal action, you and I are stealing a car. I get shot. You can get charged with murder.
Oh, I see what you're saying. I don't know
Yeah.
if it's like that linear, but yeah, I know what you mean.
Oh, it is that linear. It is. Because all four are charged with a felony murder. Like, felony murder. They're all sentenced from 50 to 55 years.
Interesting.
Uh-huh.
Was Denzel an adult? Legally?
Yes, he was 21.
Fascinating. I know that's somewhat circumstantial. Like, they kind of can decide to do that, right? It's not like an automatic charge that happens, isn't it?
The parents didn't push for that.
Right, I mean, but they can they can decide to do that.
Who is they?
The state?
Oh. I thought you meant like...
Like, the state can press charges
Sure.
even if a victim, in some situations, I don't know. I'm not a lawyer.
So, all four of these kids, being 16, 16, and 17, now have 50 to 55 years in prison for something, for and that sucks. Honestly, like, their friend, they watched their friend die, and now they're going to prison for 50 years for it.
Yeah, that blows.
And they also have felony murder on their record.
Yep.
I know that Blake got charged with he was charged with all four of whatever they tried to charge him with. I tried to look up what he was being charged with, and there were like a ton of articles about it, and then there was another article with the same name of Rodney Scott, and then I got invested in that, but it was a 22-year-old, and it happened like 2 years ago. There was a lot going on. Anyways, I continue. There's more.
This feels like very open and shut here.
Yeah, but there's a little more.
Okay.
Just a little.
Oh, okay.
It's 4:20. Light up. So 2025. I mean, no. 2015 and 2016. In between there.
Great years.
So 2015.5.
Very good years.
Would recommend. Great years.
Some of the best years.
Indiana Supreme Court overturned the felony murder convictions.
Interesting.
For Sparks, Lehman, and... Oh, I'm sorry. You guys don't know their last names. For Blake... Anthony... and Levi, actually. So Jose is the only one that didn't get overturned. I think that Jose used a crappy attorney.
That blows.
Because it did show the families like getting together and like talking to these attorneys because like new laws were coming out during this time.
Mm-hmm.
This documentary must have been made then, and I just now found it.
Mm.
So they overturned the felony murder convictions, ruling that they did not engage in dangerously violent and threatening conduct that caused the death, which is fair. They had possibly up to 2 knives for 5 people. They didn't have any firearms.
Right.
They didn't like go into the house trying to hurt anyone.
Right.
They did not think that the person was home. So January 2016, the 3 were resentenced at reduced prison terms on burglary charges, allowing for their release soon after. That was done.
That's probably what it should have been in the first place.
Absolutely, yeah.
Like, I understand that they can do that, but it does seem a bit extreme.
Oh, being charged on murder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, this wasn't like albeit reckless, but like nobody was planning to go in there and like get violent. So why would you
Obviously.
expect violence to have occurred? You know what I
Right,
mean?
right.
It's not like you're like, hey, let's start a gang war and go fight like this other group of people.
I would assume.
You know what I mean? And you drug some kid along with you, and then that
Right.
kid gets murdered. Like, yeah, okay. You're directly at fault for that person's murder, but like you guys were going to look at me justifying a fucking robbery, but like honestly.
No. Well, I would assume if they brought the knives to be dangerous, there would be more than 2.
Yeah.
Or they would have brought guns.
Right.
Based on the videos of the neighborhood, it didn't look like guns weren't around.
Okay.
So I feel like they had access to them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not, obviously what they did wasn't right, but it genuinely didn't seem like they were trying to hurt anyone. And also, if they were, don't you think they would have done it at night while he was like
That's what
sleepy?
I was just gonna say. Like most people that are, you come to a house at night to hurt people. You go to a house in the daytime to rob people.
Right.
Because robbery is like you're trying to have the least resistance possible. You want to get the shit and leave.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. So I thought that was interesting. I was so mad when they got convicted of 55 years as a 16-year-old because I was like, that's exactly how I felt. It's like they did it. They did wrong. They deserve some kind of punishment. And I'm not saying that they don't deserve to go to jail, but like they are literally going to get out at 70.
yeah.
That's just kill them. Like, what kind of life are they going to have? They get out of prison at 70. They don't even know how to pay a bill. At 70 years old, who are you going? Your parents aren't going to take care of you.
Well, they're probably gone.
You're not going to have a wife.
No.
You're also not going to have a husband.
That seems like
You're not gonna have the kids?
extraordinarily like extreme.
For their age, especially.
And the circumstances. They didn't commit a violent crime.
Right.
I mean, there are people that commit violent crimes that get less.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's what a
They
lot of
actually
people were
didn't.
saying.
Well, they didn't even like intentionally hurt anybody. It was completely inadvertent that someone else hurt them.
Mm-hmm.
What a bizarre sentencing
Yeah,
that originally had.
You committed a crime that you didn't get away with. You watched one of your best friends die in front of you. And now you get to spend essentially the rest, the 90% of your life in prison.
Yeah. Starting
before you graduate high school.
Yeah. Why even be alive? Like, I hate to say that, but like, honestly, like, what are you doing?
I just feel like if you spend from 16 to even 16 to 30, when you get out, I feel like you're screwed.
Life will be very hard. I just rammed my face into my mic because I whipped my head up. Life would be very hard for you to spend 15 of like your most crucial social development years figuring out how to be an adult. You would be so, well, I mean, maybe you wouldn't be emotionally, socially stunted, but like how you function in society would be difficult. It would be somewhat stunted, I would think.
I believe that from 20 to 30 is when you learn how to be an actual functioning part of society.
Yeah.
Like learning how to manage the money so you can pay bills, learning what you need for like even something as simple as like what you buy at the grocery store and knowing what you should have in your house all the time. Like I'm still learning that.
Yeah.
And that does not seem like a hard task when you say it out loud. But like learning even something as simple as that would be really difficult at 30 years old.
I mean, you'd be so far behind everybody else.
Let's say you get an apartment, or, well, you'd probably have to get an apartment. And you don't know that the gas or electric bill rises in the summer due to air conditioning. And the bill is suddenly double and you didn't plan for that.
Yeah.
And you're barely making it. What are you going to do?
Yeah.
Like, these are such simple things that you learn.
When the consequences, when the stakes are lower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like when I mean, for me, I still do have, I don't need it anymore, but like I had my parents to lean on and I had my parents to like guide me through things at 20 because they were like, okay, this is my child. And I had friends who were also going through the same things that would like tell me, like call me and be like, I can't believe that my electric bill is so high this month, and I'd still be living with my parents, and I would keep that in the back of my head for later. But at 30, well, first off, you don't have fucking friends. You've been in jail for the past 10 years. Any friends that you had, if you were friends with rough people, they're probably dead by now. Honestly. They spent 10 years hustling in the streets?
Criminal lifestyle is
It's rough.
Yeah.
Probably didn't make it the last 10 years.
Statistically, it's probably not high. Although, I don't know. Only the good die young, right? So these people would just keep on fucking living.
Man. Why'd you have to bring it up?
Yeah, you're talking about bad people dying, but it's probably bad people living.
Hey, no one contacted me that they zelled me by accident.
Well, I guess we're going to find out what happens.
I'm keeping the money.
Don't transfer it out of your account.
You don't think that they have my account information, though, right?
No, that's not what that's about.
Okay. I'm gonna move on to meth real quick.
Okay.
This is a conversation that Actually, I don't remember why I wanted to tell you about this. There was a article released. 3 people with methamphetamine and I believe possibly firearms as well.
Okay.
Or maybe I'm thinking because that one was firearms. I don't know. So, of course, I look. You know, it's on the news, the local news. I know 2 out of the 3 people. One of them was like pretty popular in the town that I grew up in.
Okay.
At least I thought he was.
Okay.
The other one that I know him from being in so many other police articles.
Oh my God.
Like, I don't even know if I saw him on the streets if I would know who he was.
Okay.
He also, I believe, was like friends with people that I was friends with. Like, we might have ran into each other at parties a few times, but like, I have no idea. So my friend said that him and his nasty GF, whoever it was at that time, because I'm sure it's not the same one now, used to come into where she worked all the time. And it was like uncomfortable. And I was like, yeah, honestly, the only reason I knew him is because he made porn. Like all the time. Made so much porn.
What?
And then I'm like, so I text her that and I'm thinking, and I'm like, why did I know that he made so much porn? Because that's not me.
Yeah, I'm wondering too how you know that.
I know. I am not the person that's looking up porn. If you are, that's totally fine. I don't care what you do. But that has never been a thing for me. And I'm like, you know what? Maybe one of my friends was also making porn with him. Who was
So hold on. The implication too is that you would be looking up a local person that you know
Yeah.
to watch their porn. This is
don't think
pre
that I-
OnlyFans days too. Right?
This is pre-high school for me.
That's even fucking worse.
Yeah.
Okay.
This was like pre-2010, dude.
This is great context to
I think
add.
it was Pornhub.
He was on Pornhub?
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah, actually, I might have said he was a porn star because I also sent the article to my husband. And he said the name and he said, ew. And I was like, porn star. And he was like, he made porn. He was not a porn star. And I was like, I don't know. I was like 7. Okay. Like, I have no idea. So I genuinely, the story goes on, but I really don't know how I knew that.
It's probably just like common knowledge, you know. Somebody does something like that at that time.
But he's like significantly older than me.
People like
Not
talk about it.
significantly, but probably like 5 to 8 years older than me.
Yeah, but I think that would be something that people would talk about.
When I'm 13 and he's 18,
You were in a wild
I
place.
did live a wild life.
You probably were around people that were talking about it.
Speaking of, I'm going off the rails now. Someone came in this week. Their name looked familiar on my schedule.
Okay.
I look them up on Facebook. Doesn't look familiar.
Okay.
I know who their brother is,
Okay.
but I'm like, maybe I met him a few times. Maybe not. Sits down in my chair and I was like, so are you from around the area? And he's like, I'm surprised you don't remember me. Now I'm the asshole. And I was like, I'm sorry. I'm assuming I've met you. Like, I don't really know how to go about that. And he's like, oh boy. And I was like, was this before I turned like 20? And he's like, oh yeah. And I was like, I have no memory. From the age of like 13 to 20, I have no idea what was done. He like twisted a key in my brain and unlocked so many memories for me that were wild things that I have done in my life. He was like, I'm pretty sure that you were with us when we broke into a local pool. And I was like, now that you say that, I feel like I remember that, but I also believe that I broke into another local pool.
What the fuck?
Him and I were having a great time.
I love that you didn't remember any of these things.
No.
That's wild.
No, he like said one thing and it like sparked. It was almost like a movie where you like, it like zooms into someone's eye and it goes back to all these memories. And I was like, oh my God, I've been awoken. It was so funny. And I was like, dude, I am so sorry that like I don't remember you. Oh my. And then he's like, you can't, like, me and my brother and my cousin had a huge party every year for like 10 years. And you came almost every year. And I was like, no, I didn't.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, yes, you were always there. And I was like, where is it? And he told me, and I was like, how'd I get there? And he's like, I have no idea. And I was like, did I come with someone? Like, who took me there? Who was I around? And he's like, I don't know. And I'm like, I don't remember any of this. That was incredible. That was such an incredible conversation. I had so much fun talking to him. I hope that he comes back to me so he can unlock more memories. This was like some kind of hypnosis he put me in that I could like.
God.
Yeah, that was really cool. Anyways, I'm going back. So anyways, I start creeping on this person that has been arrested for meth.
Okay.
He has at least, I found 3 Facebooks for him.
Okay.
2 are active. One is like 2018 was the last he was on it.
Okay.
Screenshot the post.
Oh God.
I sent it to and I said, this is what I'm getting you for your birthday.
Dear. I can't wait.
So this post was October of last year, end of October. So like pretty recent.
Mm-hmm.
And it says, we have videos and clones available. PM if you're interested. And this is the photo.
Great.
Yeah. So I assume that clones, this is where I'm going with this. I'm sorry. I just needed the backstory because the backstory was funny with all the little details of things.
Yeah.
When it says clones, what do you think that is?
There's a thing called Clone-A-Willy.
Okay, yeah. So I said to her, I'm buying you a clone of this person for your birthday.
Yeah.
I said I was going to send it to her house instead, and she said she would drive to my house or the salon and then throw up on me.
Great.
And I was like, it's plastic. And she was the other day telling me that I was mean because I said I'm going to start leaving all the cars empty for Zach because that's what Natalie does.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, that is so disrespectful and so mean. And I was like, puking on me is way more mean than leaving a car empty. And she said, a cloned penis of blank is not even close to leaving the tank empty.
I disagree.
Like, that is so much worse. And I was like, it's rubber. I didn't go and cut his penis off and send it to your house.
This is true.
So then it made me think, like, maybe I'm taking this totally wrong.
Yeah.
So I look up what, like, I put in quotes, clone available for sale on Google.
Mm-hmm.
And it gave me, like, these, like, a strain of weed or something. And I was like, I don't think that's what it is. No one sells weed anymore. You can just go get weed at a dispensary.
Right.
Urban Dictionary. Go to Urban Dictionary. It starts to tell me about twins. That's not it. That's surely not it.
Mm-hmm.
Or why wouldn't the twin be in it?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess there's like a 1% chance it could be twins, but unlikely. Another thing that Urban Dictionary gave me was something about like a gay man. I didn't read it all because, again, why would both of them be in the picture? And that's what it's about.
Okay. Is there anything that actually seemed like a viable option here? Because I'm pretty sure it's just a clone of his dick.
Clonazepam.
What is that?
A drug.
I mean, I assumed it was a drug, but what does it do?
I don't know. Because then I sent her. Because I said to her that Google was saying it's weed. And she's like, weed? And I was like, that can't be right. And then I said, no way. I told her that drug. And I said, there's no way that they're selling drugs on Facebook, and she said, of course they are.
It's like a benzo, I guess. Clonazepam?
That was... It was, yeah, there's two different. One starts with a K and one starts with a C. They're like the same drug. But yeah, I assumed that it was like Clone Willy.
Yeah, I mean, if he's pretty well known for that, why would you have videos and random drug?
Yeah.
I think it's dicks.
But then it made me like think, like, is it not? And that was my mystery I was trying to solve today.
Order one. See what you get.
So I said, someone needs to ask.
Yeah.
And it's not fun anymore because I'm a business owner. So if I get exposed for that, it's a big problem.
Yeah, I understand.
Probably 10 years ago, I would have done stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because what are you going to do? Like, no one's going to care about this random person.
I just feel like I just need to understand, is this a dildo you've made or is this drugs? Right. I don't want either.
So I said to her, someone needs to ask. And then I said, I'm so dumb. He got arrested this week. He's in jail.
He's not going to answer anyway.
He's in jail.
That's
and
funny.
then I thought, though, like, after the thought, I was like, you know who would ask him? One of my best friends. Think about it. Moob.
Oh, for sure.
Moob absolutely would have been no problem, on my way.
Yeah, right? She'd be like, I'll ask what? I'll go to their fucking house. Knock on the door.
Yeah.
Oh, I miss her.
Yeah, I miss her too. I really want to take a vacation with Carson. If she wants to come, that's cool. But like, I just want Carson to come.
Yeah, we should all go on a vacation.
I've only been saying this for like 6 years. So.
I know, but like we really should.
We don't have a November vacation planned yet. We're definitely going on one, but we don't have it planned yet.
November is literally, for many years, it's going to be impossible for us to go in November. It's just not, the way his schedule is never going to work out. Because it's going to cover, he's going to come home for hunting season and Thanksgiving, and that's it. That's going to be it.
He can't skip a little bit of hunting season to go on a vacation?
Like, it's not, hunting season's right after Thanksgiving.
When's he come home?
The Wednesday before.
Yeah,
it's
I have
too
to
chaotic.
Go before.
Yeah, it's the very end of November. It's never gonna work.
So he's not home the beginning of it.
No, never.
Yeah,
he's home for Halloween, and then he leaves immediately. Even when the year you guys got married, he had to take extra days off of work to do it.
Did he?
Yeah, he missed an entire week of work to come to your wedding.
He had fun.
We had fun.
Cody was also the life of the party.
He's a good time when he doesn't have to worry about anything else.
He was a really good time. Everyone was a great time on my vacation. It was just my vacation, nobody else.
Well, I hope everyone has enjoyed listening to.
Let us know if you think that these teenagers deserve to be convicted of murder for this. It's always open for discussion. We're not gonna punch you. If you think so, that's cool.
I think every crime is so gray. There's just so many different factors. I don't think you can black and white any of these things.
Yeah,
you know?
I think it's more so how deep does your passion hold for that exact crime.
Yeah.
It's not like I also believe that it's heavily the balance is offset by who you think that person is outside of that crime as well.
I try to remain extremely non-biased.
You're really good at that.
I try to look at it very, very objectively based on only the relevant details. Like nothing that,
I have to tell everyone, you need to watch Tell Me Lies. It's done now. There's no more seasons coming out.
Oh, well, maybe I will watch it then.
We've talked about this 3 times this week, Jesse. This is the 3rd time she said that.
Maybe I will.
Also, as the Epstein files come out, everyone keep your head up. Know that all celebrities are trash except for 1,000-Pound Sisters. I can promise you, none of them were swimming across the ocean.
Hey, I asked the Discord if anybody could tell me if Jack Black was problematic, and they all said no. So I'm hopeful.
That
Jack
he's not
Black
on it either.
is honestly a fucking gem. He's hilarious.
So is Tammy
Okay.
from 1,000-Pound Sisters.
I don't know that a reality star is necessarily the exact same as like a actual like Hollywood celebrity, but you can look at them the same.
Yeah, it's definitely a different. No,
Can you
it's
imagine?
different.
Hold up. Can you imagine 1,000-Pound Sisters being invited to one of Diddy's parties? No.
I don't think they'd go though. I will say the thing about like Tammy specifically, if she believes that something's wrong, she will just be like, no, I'm not doing that. There's not a lot. Granted, they don't have a lot of opportunity to do really shitty things.
Yeah.
But flat out, even when she was like 700 pounds, she was just like, no, I'm not. No. Flat out. And she's not making it to Diddy's party.
That's true.
Especially when he was having those parties, dude, she was still 700 pounds. They had to have a minivan with all the seats
I
down.
know, so she could lay in it.
So she could lay. Yeah.
Hold on. Pivoting slightly.
Okay.
Gypsy Rose. Would she go? I think she would. Maybe not now, knowing what we know, but at the time.
I don't think that Gypsy Rose is necessarily a wonderful person.
I think that she would be easily impressionable.
I don't think that Gypsy was given the tools to be a good person. I don't think she's a bad person.
I wasn't implying that.
Well, I'm judging this based on how good of a person you are. If you're a good person, you're not going to Diddy parties. If you're a bad person, you're going. I mean, like,
I don't mean after all the information came out. That's not what I meant. We need to go.
We probably would have went to Diddy parties if we were invited before all the information.
I don't know. I don't really care about celebrities, like, at all.
Okay, Jesse, I say to you, we're going to a Diddy party, and you say when, and I tell you the dates, and then you say how we're getting there, and I tell you, and then you look at me and you think about it, and I say, this is the food list, and you're going to say, all right, sure, because I gave you the food list and it looked good.
Maybe.
Exactly.
But not now.
There's free food, free drinks, and like possibly people that you would like to have a conversation with. We're not going for like the popular. I mean, I'd probably go to meet like fucking if Blake Lively was there. Oh my god, I'm hoping to God that she's not on the fucking list. She probably is. But like, if
I wish people could see your face when you said that. That was amazing.
I'm absolutely going to meet people like that. But like, if they invited us to a party and they're like, there's no food, there's no drinks, we're not going. I'm not solely going for the
snacks,
celebrities. Exactly.
I'm not going anywhere.
Especially too, I don't think there were dogs at the party. So that already, they lose 3-star rating for me.
There's swimming pools for sure at these mansions, and I'm gonna tell you what: if you don't have a snack after you go swimming,
but the wet bathing suit.
What about it? I need a snack. Wrap me up in my little towel.
No, the feeling of a wet bathing suit. That's why I don't like going swimming, honestly, because then I have to take the bathing suit off.
I guess I know what you mean, yeah. I gotta go, so. I gotta pee. I gotta go.
Okay, love y'all, miss y'all.
Bye.
We got one brain between us, don't you know? 2 girls trying to make this show. Life and issues, highs and lows. Laugh it up, anything goes. With 2 girls and just one brain. Common sense is spreading thin. Talking life through joy and pain. Tune in, laugh got dilemmas, got our flaws. Spill the tea with no pause. Watch us laugh, breaking laws. Two minds might find lost cause. With two girls and just one brain, common sense is spreading thin. Talking life through joy and pain. Tune in, laugh, and let us in. One brain, that's all we got. Join the ride, like it or not. Taking swings, miss the shot, but our humor's always hot. With two girls and just one brain, common sense is spreading thin. Talking life through joy and pain. Tune in, laugh, and let us in. One brain, that's all we got. Join the ride, like it or not. Taking swings, miss the shot, but our humor's always hot. With two girls and just one brain, common sense is spreading thin. Talking life through joy and pain. Tune in.